Pursuant to Republic Act No. 12027 titled, an act discontinuing the use of mother tongue as medium of instruction from kindergarten to grade 3, providing for its optional implementation in monolingual classes, and amending for the purpose sections 4 and 5 of Republic Act No. 10533, otherwise known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. The Department of Education issues Department Order No. 020, Series of 2025, to provide guidance on the medium of instruction for kindergarten to grade 3, starting school year 2025 to 2026. Beginning school year 2025 to 2026, the medium of instruction for kindergarten to grade 3 shall primarily be Filipino and English, including Filipino Sign Language for deaf and hard-of-hearing learners. Regional languages shall serve as auxiliary media of instruction, using translanguaging to support the transition of all types of learners from one language to another. In accordance with Section 2 of Republic Act No. 12027, schools and community learning centers that meet the stipulated requirements can continue using the learner's language as medium of instruction, including schools and community learning centers implementing the Indigenous Peoples Education Program. This Department Order rescinds the language provisions for Key Stage 1 in Department Order No. 010, Series of 2024, otherwise known as the Policy Guidelines on the Implementation of the MATATAG curriculum. All other related issuances, rules, regulations, and provisions that are inconsistent with this Department Order are repealed, rescinded, or modified accordingly. Learners develop literacy and learn academic concepts best when instruction begins in a language they understand. Research consistently affirms that comprehension, cognitive development, and academic achievement are strengthened when instruction builds on learners' existing linguistic resources. Therefore, this policy adopts a flexible and context-responsive approach to the use of language in the classroom. It considers the linguistic profile of learners, community language use, teacher capacity, and the availability of quality instructional materials as critical factors in determining the appropriate medium of instruction. Pursuant to Republic Act No. 12027, a language mapping policy developed with the Kamasayan SA Wikang Filipino will be issued in October 2025 to guide schools in determining the appropriate medium of instruction for Key Stage 1, including its implementation, which will be in school year 2026 to 2027. For school year 2025 to 2026, all elementary schools and community learning centers shall conduct a survey to determine the language or languages actually spoken, understood, and used by Key Stage 1 learners. The results of this survey shall serve as one of the bases for determining the most appropriate medium of instruction at the classroom level for the current school year. Using the data collected, schools and community learning centers shall determine which language scenario applies to their context and implement the corresponding medium of instruction. It is emphasized that there is no assigned mother tongue for any learner. The medium of instruction must be grounded on the linguistic reality of learners, not in previously implemented labels or default language assignments. Language use decisions must be based on current, context-sensitive, and learner-specific data to ensure inclusiveness, equity, and effectiveness in instruction. Schools and community learning centers may implement one of 4 language scenarios depending on their context. Under Scenario A, Filipino and English shall be the primary media of instruction. This scenario applies where learners have varying first languages. No monolingual class can be organized based on the first language, and learners do not share a common language. Filipino shall be used to teach language, reading and literacy, Filipino, good manners and right conduct, and makabansa, while English shall be used for the subject English. The medium of instruction for science and mathematics shall be either Filipino or English, depending on which of these languages is more immediately encountered by learners in their day-to-day setting. For the basic literacy program of the alternative learning system, Filipino shall be used for Learning Strand 1. Communication skills, Filipino, while English shall be used for Learning Strand 1. Communication skills, English. Learning Strand 3, mathematical and problem-solving skills shall be taught in Filipino or English. Learners' languages may still be used as auxiliary media to support comprehension, particularly during early grade instruction, through strategies such as translanguaging and oral scaffolding. Under Scenario B, Filipino and English shall likewise be the primary media of instruction. This scenario applies where learners have varying first languages. Monolingual classes cannot be organized based on the first language, but learners share some familiarity with a regional language which does not meet the criteria required by Republic Act No. 12027. In such cases, the regional language shall serve as an auxiliary medium of instruction to bridge instruction in foundational areas such as reading, vocabulary development, and early numeracy. Teachers are encouraged to use translanguaging to help learners transition from their first language to Filipino and English and build confidence in classroom participation. Scenario C applies under two subscenarios. The first subscenario is when learners have varying first languages and monolingual classes cannot be organized based on the first language, but they share some familiarity with a regional language, and the regional language meets the criteria required by Republic Act No. 12027. The second subscenario includes schools and community learning centers that have previously organized or can organize monolingual classes based on the language that learners are using, including those whose learners are native speakers of Filipino or English, and that meet the criteria required by Republic Act No. 12027. For languages other than English and Filipino, the criteria include A. An orthography and vocabulary approved and published by the Kamasian S.A. Wikang Filipino. B. A basic grammar book. C. Literature such as big books and small books. And D. Availability of teachers who speak the language and are trained in the use of the mother tongue. For monolingual classes of native Filipino speakers, Filipino shall be the primary medium of instruction except for the English subject. For monolingual classes of native English speakers, English shall be the primary medium of instruction except for the Filipino subject. For monolingual classes based on learners' languages that meet the criteria, the learner's language shall be the primary medium of instruction, with gradual introduction to Filipino and English as guided by the revised kindergarten to grade 10 curriculum. The 33 languages with an approved and published orthography and vocabulary by the Kamasian S.A. Wikang Filipino are listed in Annex B. Succeeding memoranda shall be issued for additional languages with an orthography and vocabulary approved and published by the Kamasian S.A. Wikang Filipino. For schools and community learning centers that have previously been implementing monolingual classes based on the first language of the learners, but the first language is not yet included in the approved list of languages of the Kamasian S.A. Wikang Filipino, the medium of instruction will revert to Filipino and English. Similar to Scenario B, the first language of the learners shall serve as the auxiliary medium of instruction. When the first language of the learners is approved by the Kamasian S.A. Wikang Filipino and all other criteria are met, the use of the first language as medium of instruction shall be resumed. Scenario D applies to schools and community learning centers implementing the Indigenous Peoples Education Program, whose kindergarten to grade 3 classes are fully or dominantly Indigenous peoples learners in areas where the dominant language is the Indigenous peoples language and monolingual classes can be organized. These schools and community learning centers shall continue the use of the Indigenous peoples language as medium of instruction for kindergarten to grade 3. With gradual introduction to Filipino and English, provided that there is 1. A working orthography, vocabulary or word list, primer, and grammar book developed by the Department of Education in partnership with the Indigenous Peoples community and technical support from language experts. 2. Culturally appropriate learning resources, quality assured by the Department of Education and the Indigenous Peoples community. And 3. A teacher who can teach using the Indigenous Peoples language in partnership with community learning facilitators as appropriate.